Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Marvel Strike Force. Today's episode is going to be super short. I was going to record it yesterday like I said in the Diablo 2 video, but I ran out of Bio Origin gear, so I cannot make the G19 Super Skrull, unfortunately, but I'm almost close. Yeah, so he's almost going to be ready and then we can start the Dark Dimension 7. And I think from now on, no, I don't yeah, no more like recording like whole week's videos in advance. It's just gonna be if I have time, I'll record a video. If I don't have time, that's then I won't. But yeah, so the main issue is I totally could have started yesterday, but the problem is I messed it up. I didn't core the uncanny showcase energy for that wristwatch or stopwatch or wrist guard or whatever one of these monthly items, the elastic band or something. I missed one of these items. No, actually, I think I missed the elastic band because I missed the first week of the game, the monthly, and then the stopwatch I couldn't get because I didn't core the stupid energy, and that was 40,000 points. Literally just 40,000 points, and I would have maxed it, and I got in this thing. That would, well, this one would help me give me the gears for Super Scroll. I mean, with today's reclaim, I'll get 700 or 1,200. That will be give me the 770,000, and then I just need 30,000, which there's a $5 offer to get that. But I'm not to get 30,000 dumbbells, but I'm not going to spend that $5 on it because for $5, that's 1/4 of a strike pass or battle pass, which gives me, tons and tons of stuff. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if you watched the Rage Game video where you get like he says we get like 250 to 300 million gold a month, and yeah, well, I did get 15 million gold from the strike pass, but yeah, yesterday I spent like 8 million gold, and then now I have so much gold back. But subtract the 15 million, then I would have 10 million gold left. All right, so yeah, it does seem like we get a lot of gold every day. I mean, if you just do the 2 million gold a day, definitely you'll get a lot. But he said we can spend 6 million gold every single day. Oh, this one is already completed. Yeah, so okay. Uh, right. What else? So the scroll is almost done. There's gonna be another U40 50 32, but I thought it was gonna start today, but it's actually starting on Tuesday. So yeah. So that's why this video is here. I don't know if I'm gonna make another video for tonight. I don't know. For maybe. Yeah, so for Dark Dimension 7, I got 4 G19s now. I did go ahead and G19 Lady Deathstrike. And the next was gonna be Super Scroll, but I need the gears. And then soon I could also G19 Gladiator. And after that, it's probably going to be Scientist Supreme, because I was asking for advice. Scientist Supreme versus Nimrod, because they both use the infinite energy, and they said Scientist Supreme is much better because she does all the healing and buffs and debuffs and stuff like that. Nimrod is just does damage, and definitely in Dark Dimension, when you're facing like 20 million enemies, you definitely need some sustain, especially with this team. Yeah. I'll probably do fine for the unrestricted nodes. But yeah, once I get to the global, I'll have Lady Deathstrike, Sentinel, and Scientist Supreme, and then and Hercules, and then we'll figure out who's the fifth one. For the city, we're still going with the 5 Spider Society for now, but now that I've unlocked Blade, is a distinct possibility to use him as well. It depends on whoever I have the uniques for. I wish the game show you the inventory. You can check it on the MSF website, but yeah. All right. So, because the issue is Gore requires this Crimson Bloodborne nanobots. So does Blade and Oath. And they also said Blade is better than Oath. I'll take their word for it, but yeah. So it depends. If I'm because the next few strike passes, battle passes, gonna give me Crimson uniques for like global characters. Because the Liberty team is coming out for global characters, and the Medusa And also Cosmic Medusa Battle Pass, I think, or Strike Pass is going to give me some uh, Palladium. So I can use that to G19 Doctor Strange or even Medusa, but if he's already level 95, Medusa is like level 60, so it'd be easier to just G19 him, and plus he can do revives. He can do healings and revives. I need to get his T4 though if I want to revive 2 allies. And plus he's Battle World meta. Although we don't even know if Battle World when is Battle World coming back, but yeah, I didn't build the rest of Astral yet, so yeah. Okay, so the DD7, that was the DD7 prep progress. And now for the Dark Dimension 8 progress. We got 3 Spider Society, all purple ISO 3. So we got 3 of them ready, and I'm working on the last 2. The next week's event should have some more purple ISOs, I think. But yeah, like every week event now pretty much has some purple ISOs in it, purple ISO orbs in it. So that's gonna be great. I'm almost ready to start the Dark Dimension 8. Yeah, it's kind of funny. I'm going to be starting the Dark Dimension 7 and 8 at a similar time. So I need like 60 bio uniques. We're not gonna get it from here. I'm going to hoard these energies for tomorrow. I just have to remember to claim it tomorrow before the strike pass ends. Then I can use it for the next event, which is spending campaign energy to get fragments or raid orb fragments. I also have this one, but this one doesn't expire for a while. And this one will actually give me the Crimson Bio uniques that I need to G19 Super Skrull. Oh god, I almost used it! Ah! I was hoarding it! My heart just dropped. I almost clicked on it. Oh my god, I have to be careful. Only click on the bottom. This is what we need, right? No, that's not it. This is what I need. I think I just need 60 more or something, or 40, 20 more. I don't know. I just need this in order to finish Super Skrull. Or I could get the $5 offer, but I already paid 20 bucks for this, right? So I might as well just wait for this, and I'll start it anyway, because there's no point in rushing it, because I'm going to still have to wait for all the Spider Society. Yeah. And I hate leaving characters at level 1. I mean, Magic is, well, she's old meta. These characters are all old meta. Groot and Rocket is rumored to be reworked for Starjammers, but I'm not even going to touch them until then. But for now, well, tonight, after reset, I think I'm just going to start pumping up Nightstalkers because they can be used for Cosmic Crucible offense. Orchis, I'm not sure. I don't think so. But yeah, Orchis, I also need to work on as well. But since I'm considering Blade for the Dark Dimension 7, and also the Nightstalker seems to be more offense meta in terms of their Cosmic Crucibles, and yeah, I can still use Lady Deathstrike as standalone. And Battle World might be coming back soon, but yeah, so I'm gonna start working on Blade tonight, and maybe a little bit in Moon Knight, and then and for the Blitz, oh god, for the Blitz, I actually changed it up. So that, because like a lot of the 1.0 teams were struggling and losing a lot, so I just completely dismantled them, and now I'm going to just use all the 2.0 new characters and even some of the reworks to just carry the super weak low level Blitz teams. And basically I'm just looking for 2.0 versus 1.0, and it wins like 99% of the time, 95% of the time. It also depends on their teams as well. Blade actually lost one of them versus Scarlet Witch, I think. Or maybe go more. Because some characters can heal themselves, so this might be an issue. Let's see. She's new and more powerful, and he's more... Well, he's not new, right? I don't think he can heal himself. Let's see if this will work. Oh god, no, he lost! Because, I don't know. Because they had the team synergy, Cabal team synergy. But most of the time, Blade wins, so that's fine. Definitely Mantis will definitely annihilate them. So I mean, I'm not gonna. It's not sure to win. I'm not gonna win all 100% of the time, but still, it's doing a lot better than compared before. So you see, I picked for the oldest meta, and that'll increase the chances. And plus, they're purple gear, so the gap level, the power gap isn't super high. Uh, Hulk or Blob is super old meta, so this should be super easy, right? Yeah. And once I level her up to level, so I'm gonna start just leveling up all the new characters to level 60. I can get all their T3s, the purples, not the T4s. Because once you put it to level 65, I sometimes click it too many times and accidentally get the T4, and I just wasted it. Yeah. I'll probably have to get some T4s on my raid teams now that I'm building them up. He's definitely the weak one. And she ends up dying, but she will respawn. So it's like everybody's dead, but I still won because Dark Phoenix killed him off. And Wasp isn't, yeah, not sure to win either. But this should be easy, right? Mercenary Lieutenant. Yeah, so when you do it like this, these are all the characters that were reworked or in the new teams. Like Ironheart, I didn't build yet, but later on, if I build her, I could try putting her in our own team. So he's new and he's reworked. So I'm going to try versus Gambit, but he's actually pretty strong. So this might be a loss. Oh, but she's 2.0. So yeah. It's not, like I said, it's not 100%. Definitely not Hercules because he's 2.0. He's Illuminati. He's Alpha Flight. Let's see if this works. Alright. Yeah, like I said, all these 2.0 characters, even though they're not new, but they're reworked, they still have a good chance of beating the old characters. It also depends on the synergy too. But some 1.0 characters are still pretty strong. I would say this one has least synergy. Scientist Supreme is mostly heals and debuffs, and so I don't want to put her on her own team yet, especially at G13. She'll be facing up against G14s, which have a huge stat boost. But Nimrod does tons of AoE, so he should be able to carry her most of the time. Okay, this should be easy. Yeah, so here's another 2.0. You just gotta find like the weakest 1.0. Bam! Because honestly, I don't really care about the score. Well, right now the score doesn't matter because there's no ranking. But I was able to get 1% on the cloak blitz. But the main thing is I need more blitz credits. So I can open up the blitz orbs, which will give me more gold and also ultimate shards, which I've been using to farm the newer characters. So Cap Sam is only G16. He's only G8 or G7 or something. So he's not necessarily going to win, but we can fight against some older characters. That is definitely not the way to go because Silver Surfer is pretty strong and Kestrel is okay. I think we're gonna go with this because they have the less reworks. Wolverine was recently reworked for Alpha Flight. He's not super strong, but still stronger than Sabretooth for sure. Yeah, Defenders definitely the way to go. So this is an older team. They still win most of the time, so I'm still keeping them alive. I mean, together for now. And then if anything later on, like months later or whatever, when I unlock Odin, I could put them together, right? Because it's more cool and more interesting if you try to keep them together, more thematic. But at the end of the day, for higher win rates, I'm willing to just pull them all apart. So definitely not Nightstalkers. Eternals is kind of tough, and plus they have 3 reworks. This one is probably the easiest, but this is a completely 100% synergy. That's also a problem. But this I feel like this is the best one to go. I might lose this one. Let's see. Okay, never mind. Because you know, sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm definitely gonna lose, then I win, and now sometimes I'm like, I'm definitely gonna win, and then I lose. So this is like Wave 1 Avengers. she's reworked, but if she was 2.0, that if she was the G19, that would be a problem. These two are reworked, but they're still like considered 1.0 or 1.5 or something. And Quicksilver is still pretty solid. He's still pretty reliable for a carry. And we're gonna go with this, less synergies. The Shadow King, again, 2.0, so he should win most of the time. Okay, this is a tough one. They have pretty good synergies. Less synergies, but he is 2.0. And these are... I think we're gonna go with this, because it's mostly minions. This, I might lose though. Let's see. Oh, we lost because he's 2.0. Maybe that was a mistake. But that's okay. Like I said, I don't have to win 100%. I don't want to put too much effort into it. I mean, I was able to get the 1% last time, so... Okay, definitely not this team, because they have two reworks, and Apocalypse. This one is not necessarily going to win, but I feel like this is the best shot. Okay, again, she's 2.0. Invisible Woman 2.0. Adam Warlock is pretty strong, but there's like no synergy here. Endgame Thanos Kang, I'm afraid of that. So we're going to go with this. We still might lose anyway. But we have good synergy this time. Okay, we won. That's good. Ebony Maw is just there because he's just some random weaker character. Because the Black Order does not really work. Because they're 1.0. So yeah, definitely not them or them. This one has the least synergy. So there's the War Machine rework. But he doesn't seem to be that good so far. Not by himself at least. He probably needs the whole team. I would say this is the best bet. And I put Swarm here because the regular Underworld was not winning a lot. And then Infestation kept losing. And then he got some synergy with Green Goblin maybe. I don't know. And it works. And he does AoE damage. But yeah, later on I'll probably have to take them apart. Well, later on Taskmaster is supposed to get the rework for Thunderbolt. So he could end up carrying the team later on. Definitely going to lose versus Old Man Logan. Jean Grey versus... This might be a toss-up. They have full synergy. That's a problem. So, I think my Jean Grey should beat his Falcon. The rest is trash. Let's see. Okay, because even though Black Order is still older team, but they still have this decent synergy. Maybe at higher gear levels, my Black Order could win, but mine is too low. So, okay, this is the least synergy again. Storm is a 2.0, so I'm letting her carry, and she starts with the ultimate. So yeah, I don't know if any of this makes any sense for what I'm jibber jabbering about. Again, he's new Avengers, old meta, so she should win easily. She's 2.0, G18, so I just put her for some higher level weak characters that can't win by themselves. She's 2.0. She's 2.0. This is full team synergy. Shit. I think this is gonna be. I could go like 4 teams later and then look for a better match like that. But I'm too lazy to do that most of the time. Most of the time I just want to get it over with. Because, you know, I don't have time. If you do that for every single match, you're going to spend forever doing the Blitz rotation. But yeah, now with, like, before that match, we probably would have lost either way. But now we have a much better chance of winning. That's how you're supposed to do it. If you want to get the 100% Blitz rate winning, when you see your team is definitely going to lose, you have to go switch up the power levels and find new opponents. But honestly, I don't have that much time for it. Yeah, see, this one is like another probably gonna lose. You have to choose like a huge significant power difference. Let's see if this will work. Because Nowhere is kind of falling off. Okay. Normally I wouldn't do this, but I'm just demonstrating, like, if you have the time and the patience, this is how you would try to increase your win rate even higher. When when your team is way too weak, you just find a different one. So she's doing pretty good carrying the Wakandans, because she's not 2.0, but she's like more recently, more recent character compared to the rest of the War Dogs, and she has the Wakandan synergies. Oh god, so this is probably the best bet. Even though he's not a 2.0, but Beast is. So I still have them together for now because Beast is a beast. 2.0 Beast. I put Photon back with them because the Photon A-Force was losing a lot. This is probably the best bet. And we lost anyway. That, like I said, that's okay. Oh god. So wasn't I facing this team before? There's a good chance we're gonna lose this, but at this point, I don't really care. Okay, we won. Awesome. Yeah, so I put Kestrel back with the Pegasus because she's not super strong compared to the other characters, and same thing. Put Val back with Bifrost, increase their win rate a little bit, because now that I have so many 2.0 characters, I could just split them up to carry the super weak characters, and then I can put the old teams back together. Yeah, like I said, no more patience. Patience running out. Let's just keep going through this. This might lose though. Yeah, Phoenix. Phoenix is 2.0, so annihilate my team. Silver Surfer is 2.0, so this should be pretty easy. And he does massive AoE damage. And the whole team survived. Awesome. So most of this team is back together. Gambit is with the Extreme X-Men. There's definitely gonna lose. Well, Captain Sam is reworked, so that's a little bit scary. This has less synergies. Let's try this. And we lost. Maybe, yeah, it's fine. Like I said, it's fine. So this is the least reworks, least new teams, and have G19 Hercules, so good chance. Yeah, Doom used to be a good carry for me, but now he keeps on losing against the newer characters, so put him just because he's too powerful to be, like, he has to be put with a G19 because he's G17. Okay, this should be easy. Extreme X-Men. The only threat is Kestrel. And again, Red Hulk has been losing a lot lately, so let's give them an easy target to smash. Gamma Smash. Yeah, so this is most of the gameplay I do for Marvel Strike Force, blitzing. Like I said, I mostly get it for the Blitz credits, which I can then convert into the gold and Ultimus fragments, Ultimus currency. Honestly, it's a waste of time because you get more gold just doing your daily missions and logging in every day, but extra little bit helps, right? Honestly, probably the Ultimate shards is worth more than the gold, but the gold is just, a little extra. Let's try this, because they're 2.0. They should be able to beat Black Order, right? 1.0 team, yeah. I might later on even split them apart, because he does AoE, but he's a tank. He's super tanky. His ults, I think his special does AoE, his ultimate does not, but he's super tanky, so I might try splitting them apart as well. But at this point, I have so many 2.0 characters that I probably don't need it. Sinister 6, Superior 6, I mean. And he's just there because, thematically speaking, he's a Sinister 6. And this team is also a little bit struggling, maybe because Omega Red is too strong, G18, so it's a little bit more difficult. This should do. But they have synergy together, so I'm still keeping them together for now. Okay, this should do. So this is like half tangled web tap. It's like Web Warriors, Tangled Web, and Spider Society. 3 Spider-Verse teams all in once. And Kang was kind of struggling as a solo carry, and the Master Zero being broken up was also struggling. So now I put them all together, and that'll improve their chances of winning. So when I do start the Dark Dimension in 7 and 8, maybe I'll do videos for that as well. So if I have Crucible, I'll do the Crucible attacks, and then if I have time, I'll do the Dark Dimension attacks as well. Because honestly, most of the time, yeah, oh jeez, yeah, they're losing a lot too. They still have good synergy. I can't believe they lost against that. Maybe because the rework War Machine? I wasn't paying attention. I thought that I was going to win, honestly, because Wave 1 Avengers mostly old trash. But yeah, soon I'll have to take apart Darkhold, Death Seed, because, you know, they're really old teams now. This is kind of scary, but because of Eternal Synergy, but we'll try it anyway. Yeah, APOC barely survived that. Halfway down. 2.0. 2.0. Lots of 2.0s. This is probably the best bet, but we'll see. They're all Spider-Verse though. Awesome. So luckily, Rebirth is a 1.0 team, but Peggy and Captain America, they were reworked for the out of time, so and they have tons of sustain. And the Illuminati, I tried splitting them apart, but they just kept on losing, so now I'll just put them all back together. Definitely not this one, all 2.0s. And this is also 2.0s. These are pretty good tunes. This might lose anyway, but let's see. Awesome, we won. And again, Luke Cage is just a random character, just put there, because the Heroes for Hires keep losing now. And I think that's pretty much it, right? So once I so I'll most likely be working on Blade tonight, but after that, and after that is probably Moon Knight, and then I don't know if I'm gonna. It's either continuing with probably the Orchis, but I might take a break and just like level 60 War Machine, level 60 Emma Frost, level 60 Ancient One, and then I could try putting them on their own teams, Blitz teams, to carry the low level trash, and then maybe pull apart some other 1.0 team like the Death Seed or whoever else keeps on losing. I'll just separate them and reorganize them. Alright, so I think that's pretty much it. So yeah, that's the current plans. I need to spend this energy soon in the next 2 hours. Alright, thank you for watching. Until next time, bye bye.